Exactly how much money does one need in order to make millions trading cryptocurrency meme coins? Well, we're going to be talking about that because I really wanted to talk about the aspect of your capital, your portfolio. How much money do you need in order for you to make millions investing in meme coins? Well, this is a very subjective question to ask because everybody has got different skills. They've got different time schedules as well, and overall our risk appetite is very different. So this is one of the reasons why answering this question is a little bit going to be difficult for because everybody is different. However, there are a few basics that remain the same across the lines, and it's pretty much applicable to almost everybody. So, in order for you to determine how much money you need to have investing in meme coins, right, you have to figure out what type of trader you are, what type of tools you're going to be utilizing, and what is your overall meme coin investment strategy. Are you going to join a paid community? Are you going to be creating meme coins? By you creating meme coins, right, there's going to be other aspects that are going to be required of you in terms of your capital, due to the fact that when you create a meme coin, you need to create a website. Are you going to be the one coding the website? Are you going to hire developers for you to sort of set up your website, and just basically being able to execute these different things? So first of all, you have to identify what type of meme trader you are going to be. Are you just going to be sniping and looking for grand opportunities as far as meme coins are concerned? Because every day there's a new meme coin which is being created, and best believe there's a lot of people who are going to be sort of investing and sniping into these. There's a lot of people who invest a lot of time finding insider wallets, developer wallets, and all that good stuff. So what you have to understand is, in order for you to be a successful meme coin trader, right, you need to have certain tools at your disposal. Of course, dexscreener, for example, is a very free, amazing tool that you can use in order for you to sort of get into investing meme coins. You can pretty much see what's going on and do a few things here and there, but it's not really going to give you an edge. You see, when you want to do very well investing in meme coins, you need to have an edge. You need to be better than others. You need to see what other people are not seeing. And this is where paid tools are going to come in handy. And then paid tools vary in terms of the cost and their functionality as well, because the things that determine the price and the cost of a paid tool is going to depend on what it brings to the table. Okay, we've got wallet trackers. If you're using a free wallet tracker like Ray Tracker, yes, even if you don't pay for the subscription, you're still going to be able to utilize it, but it's going to limit you. The reason it's going to limit you is you're only going to be able to track 5 wallets at a time, okay? Or rather, during your usage of this particular wallet tracker, you only have a maximum of 5 wallets to track. So if somebody is using a paid tool which has got many multiple wallets that you can be able to track, right, they have an advantage over you because they can see certain trends, traits, and similarities with regards to certain type of actions, and this can make them have a better edge over you, who only has maximum 5 wallets that you're tracking. Okay, other things include the speeds at which you get alerts. Let's say, for example, you are tracking certain wallets or certain Twitter accounts. The amount, or rather the speed at which you get notified by your paid to is very important, because that's going to allow you to sort of react faster. If your ping speed for a tool that you're tracking, an influencer wallet or an influencer's Twitter page, sends you notifications every millisecond after they tweet anything, right? You are bound to react faster in comparison to somebody who received the same information 10 minutes later. You see, investing and sniping meme coins is all about speed, execution. The people who execute very fast are probably going to, reap better rewards. The other thing that really determines the type of tool you're using is the type of data that you're able to extract from it. You have to scrutinize and analyze different types of tools and what they are able to extract. For example, if you take a look at gmgn.ai, it basically shows you the PNL of different trackers, different wallets that you would love to take a look at. So for example, in this case, right, Giga Sol has done very well. In the past 24 hours, this meme coin has pumped by about 70%. It has got a market cap of 839,000 with a liquidity pool of 160K. So if we click on this tool, right, it's going to grant us access to a few things. It's going to show us the transactions, the top traders, the snipers, the number of holders, the liquidity providers, etc. So this type of information could have helped you sort of make better decisions in terms of your type of trading that you're going to embark on with regards to these projects. So in this case, let's say for example, we want to figure out the best influencers or the best wallets to follow as far as, having a better opportunity for us to potentially get in on the same tokens that these guys who go in early, because there's a high chance that the people who manage to get things right with regards to meme coins will again get it right. If you've got a wallet that is consistently doing very well, there's a high likelihood that they're going to continue doing very well for a long period of time. So using dexscreener, you're able to see the top traders. This is pretty much free information. You don't need to pay for this information. And based on this information, you can be able to determine what, or rather who to follow. Take a look at this. If you look at the highest PNLs, right, we've got a few wallets that have done very well. We do have somebody who's had a PNL of 5,700, and how much did they invest? So they invested 3,279. Now they got this. So I'm looking for the best PNL. So let's try and click on the best PNL. We see if we can. That's the worst PNL. So these are the people who are buying the top right now. So let me click PNL again because I want to see the overall best performer. So this guy made a 10x. He invested $1,761. Okay, let me zoom in, and then he sold at a profit of 12.1k. Okay, so obviously this guy should really either be very good or he's an insider and so on and so forth. So he was able to flip his almost $2,000 into $12,000. So he basically made the 5x, which was pretty good. We also have a few other guys, but according to this information, these guys are amongst the top performers. So in case we wanted to take a look at this wallet, right, of course, you also have to look at other metrics, other parameters. You have to figure out whether this guy was a dev, because if he was a dev, right, then clearly he invested first and all that good stuff. So we're looking for insider wallets, smart traders and all that stuff. But for this example, right, let's just blindly use this data. So let's look at this wallet, for example. So I'm going to copy the address, the wallet address for that particular wallet, and I'm going to put it in GMGN. Okay, so this is the wallet. So if you take a look at this wallet, right, we're able to see a few statistics about it. Okay, in the past 7 days, he's done about 4.21% PNL, and his win rate is 100. So let's take a look at the past 30 days. So for the past 30 days, this is what he's done. So if you take a look at this wallet, right, his only coin that he bought was Giga. Okay, so this is not a very good wallet to follow and emulate because he hasn't, done much. And if you take a look at the number of transactions, he's done about 33 transactions. 5 were obviously positive. So, I would skip this wallet. And then the other thing that we can do is obviously look for other projects. Like, for example, let's go to Retardia. Retardia is 2.3 million. So let's take a look at some of the best traders from Retardia so that we can see what type of information we are able to extract from them. So there are a lot of free tools that you can use. Okay, so if you take a look at the best PNL, let's double click that one. We'd look at the best PNL as far as this coin is concerned. I think we're going to have much more data. Let's see the best PNLs and the people who really milked it. So these are the worst PNLs. These guys ended up obviously buying the top, and so the best PNL so far has been this guy having a 44.5k PNL. So he almost made 100x. Okay, so it's either he's an insider, he knows what's going on, etc. And then you can also take a look at when he was buying and when he sold. Okay, so just to keep the video very brief, let's take a look at his wallet and see what he has been doing. Okay, so we copy the wallet address, we go to GMGN, we take a look at the overall performance. Okay, so when it comes to this wallet, right, it's not a very good wallet to follow because he's had a 32.19 win rate, and the PNL for the past 30 days has been 5.45%. And if you take a look at the amount of transactions he's done, so he's done 429, and then in total 429 have been very positive, 416 have been negative. Okay, so the average cost that he invested per transaction has been 1,817. Okay, so the total cost for the past 30 days has been $265,000 US, and in what he made from $265,000 US in the past 30 days is only 8,796. But overall, his wallet has made a total PNL of about 92.8 thousand US, obviously overall. Okay, so if you take a look at these statistics, this guy is one of the best traders on Retardia. But take a look at his statistics. Okay, he obviously has been making a lot of transactions, and then he's had a lot of tokens as well. A lot of tokens, because if you take a look at the number of holdings that he has, it's a lot. It's really a lot. So this guy really invests a lot of time, a lot of effort. He really, goes all in. He buys like 1,000 memes and all that stuff. But overall, he's still making money. He's still making a lot of money. But take a look at the amount of transactions that he's made. So now, having seen the amount of information that you're able to extract. I mean, if we really go into breaking down a lot of things that you can do, like for example, sorting out the wallets that bought at this particular level, you can also get to search for wallets that made certain type of actions at what particular time and date, because that's going to help you make very good decisions. For example, if you look at the people who bought here, right, before the price went parabolic, right, these are obviously the creators, the owners, or super insiders. People who bought here are probably working with the insiders and they know what they're doing. You get my point? Because they're also market making here. They're not letting the price go lower. You understand? So people who are buying here are very important to observe and just basically study. And also the people who are executing or rather deploying the contract. So you can get to observe what these guys have been doing. Anyway, getting back to our discussion, right? What amount of capital do you need to have in order for you to make millions of US dollars investing in meme coins? Well, we've got a very good example right over here. We've got a live example of what we have. So this guy that we talked about from Ritalia, right? This guy who happens to have the best PNL. Overall, this month in the past 30 days, he's invested a total of 265,000 US dollars, and his total average cost per token per transaction has been 1,817. Okay, and from this investment, 265,000 US dollars, he's been able to generate a profit of 92,800 US dollars. Okay, and he has made about 429 plus 416. He's almost made almost 1,000 trades, okay, during the past 30 days. So if you take a look at the work ethic and also the amount that these guys are investing in, is it really worth it for you? Those are the questions that you are supposed to be asking yourself. So this is one of the reasons why meme coin trading is not really for a lot of people, because a lot of people end up using the wrong strategies. Now, imagine how painful it would be getting to follow this guy. If you were copying his trades, you would really be frustrated after he does 100 transactions. You get my point? Because these guys are like in and out in a short period of time. Moreover, these guys are also using trading bots that execute trades on their behalf, so you would really have brain damage by the time you finish observing this guy's movements and transactions on chain. So a lot of people who are preaching to you that all you need to do is track Millionaire wallets and so on and so forth, these guys are not being realistic with you, because it's gonna be hard for you to track a lot of these coins that are seemingly doing very well, because they've got more than 1,000 transactions in a short period of time. So what you need to understand is you need to have a very good community in order for you to shorten the learning curve. And not all trading communities are made equal with regards to meme coins. Let me explain. All right. And then, yes, of course, I'll come back to your other question saying how much capital do you need? Right now, I've shown you an example of somebody who spent 265 in the past 30 days, and he's only made $92,000. Okay, but you do not need that much. The reason why he's spending so much and he's got a very bad winning rate is because he's got, not a very good strategy. Even though he's still making profit at the end of the month, I really believe that he can do it better. And with his amount of capital, it can really go a long way. Let me explain. We'll get back to this point. Okay, so let me just increase my screen, right? So when it comes to meme coin trading, right, there are two types of traders. There's exit liquidity providers and there's liquidity absorbers as well. What you need to do is you shouldn't by any means be an exit liquidity provider. If you are going to be following and tracking smart wallets online, if you're going to spend your time on dexscreener or using other tools to track 1,000 wallets or 1,000 transactions, there's a high likelihood that you're going to be exit liquidity for these wallets, because these wallets know that they are public and a lot of people are going to be blindly following them. They are going to be dumping on you and you are going to be exit liquidity for them. They are going to make money off of you. And if you really listen to a lot of these guys who have made millions, right, a lot of them will tell you that they lost their capital, they got dragged, a lot of bad things happened until they learned the game. How do you learn the game? And how do you make a lot of money investing and trading meme coins? You become a liquidity absorber. You need to absorb the liquidity and siphon it like a sponge. And one thing that I have always been talking to you guys about is cryptocurrency meme trading and cryptocurrency trading, or any type of trading, is a zero-sum game. Somebody has to lose in order for you to win. In order for you to win, somebody has to lose. So if you are making $1,000 profit, somebody on the other end is losing $1,000. So it's a player versus player type of game. What you need to understand is, in order for you to emerge victorious, somebody has to lose. Your joy is somebody's misery. And this is one of the reasons why I wouldn't want you to blindly go on tracking other people's wallets, because you're going to be exit liquidity for them. You are going to help them make money. What you need to do is you need to be part of a trading group that has got a good community where people are going to be creating meme coin projects from scratch and attract exit liquidity. For example, my trading group, what we do is we create meme projects from scratch. Most of my people buy the meme coins that we trade less than 10,000 US dollar market cap. If it's very bullish, we even all go in under 50,000 US dollars. And then when they get listed on Radium or any other decentralized exchange, it really ends up pumping to minimum 500,000 US dollars, 250,000 US dollars, or even $1 million. But the moral of the story is my group always get to buy and enter at the safest areas. We are what you consider insiders, smart traders, influencers, etc. That is the best way to make money trading meme coins, because for the average person who's a beginner, it's not going to be possible for you to make these amounts of trades and transactions, making 429 plus 416 transactions per 30 days and investing 265. You get my point? If you join a meme coin trading platform or a trading group, which is very good, you're going to minimize your cost of entry to earning yourself $1 million. For example, in my group, people only pay 500 US dollars. It's a one-time, lifetime type of fee. And then when they join, they're going to get access to a lot of information. You know, what type of tools to use, what type of trading tools are necessary, which type of trading tools are you supposed to be avoiding, what to look out for when investing in a project. After they are equipped with that knowledge, which they're going to use to minimize the learning curve. It's all about minimizing the learning curve, okay? We are going to be creating multiple meme coins, and there's a lot of opportunities. There's a lot of exit liquidity for these meme coins that are being created, because if you go to bullx, each and every second there's a new meme coin which is being produced, and people are blindly investing in new pairs. What you just need to do is be part of a community that understands meme culture, and they're going to be creating meme coins that are going to be that are going to have a very high survival rate in terms of getting to a higher market cap. That's all you need to do, because there are people who've got automatic buys on new meme coins. So imagine being part of a community that already has got 100 people, 200 people who are going to be supporting a newly created meme coin. If it reaches pump.fun, right, everybody else is going to join in, because everybody's going to look at the number of holders, the number of transactions, the volumes, etc. So imagine the power that you have in comparison to somebody who's just blindly buying anything. So minimize your barrier of entry by paying for knowledge and paying for a community. You get my point? If you do this, you're going to end up doing far better with less action, because you do not want to be somebody who's going to watch somebody make 1,000 trades, and then from those 1,000 trades, can you imagine this guy made 1,000 trades? He made almost 1,000 trades, and his win rate was only 32.19%, and his PNL was only 5.45%. Imagine if you were following this guy and you had very minimal capital. Imagine you had $10,000 and you were following this guy. You would lose a lot of it, and you would be depressed. You get my point? So it's in your best interest to join cabals. Okay, and a lot of these meme coin millionaires already are part of cabals. The reason why they're coming on YouTube and talking to you guys is because they want you to be exit liquidity for them. You get my point? So find your own cabal, be part of a cabal, and just dominate and absorb liquidity from everybody else. So if you really want to be part of our meme coin trading community, we also trade altcoins. We also take a look at the best trading setups. We do a lot of stuff. All you got to do is pay $500, send me an email, request for me to add you to our group. This is my email. Let me increase this. This is my email. 2019nextup@gmail.com. I'm going to reply to you. If you've got questions, you can ask me. Then I'll give you the address where you're supposed to send the money to. So only send the money after you get my address, after you get a reply from me when you send me this particular email. So getting back to your question, how much do you need? Personally, I really believe that if you've got the right strategy, if you're part of the right community, and if you've got the right tools, all you need is 5,000 in order for you to flip. 5,000 by 100x, that's 50,000 US dollars. 50,000 US dollars by another 100x, that's gonna give you close to 5 million. Okay, that's what you're supposed to do. So do not waste a lot of money apping in and just blindly following these millionaires. They're already masking their wallets. They already know the wallets that are being publicly followed, and they know how to use you as bait for them to exit. You're going to be their exit liquidity. Okay, so obviously spending tools on paid bots, or a lot of paid tools are going to cost you maybe under $1,000. You might spend about $1,000 to get the best tools. You have all the best information. However, if you've got the right community, you do not even need to have crazy amount of paid tools. All you got to do is just know what your community is going to be buying, when they're going to be buying, and when you can sell. That's it. You get my point. So that's all you need. If you've got thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, that's even better, because you're going to have a better advantage. But I really believe that a minimum of $5,000, if you've got the right community and the right trading strategies, is going to take you very, very far, and you're going to save a lot of headache and a lot of trauma following multiple wallets and just being bombarded with a lot of information. Anyhow, that's all I had for you guys. In case you are interested in our meme coin trading group, where we also trade altcoins plus a whole lot of exciting stuff, all you got to do is email me. It's only 5,000 US dollars, one time, lifetime fee, and you guys are going to be on your way to making money. Remember, if you are going to forget everything that we talked about, at least remember that you are supposed to be a liquidity absorber in order for you to make money trading in cryptocurrencies or even investing in meme coins. That's all I had for you guys. You guys have been awesome. Thank you. Take care, and God bless you. Let's make money.